Hello guys, this is the 2023 Genesis GV70 Electric. It is finished in Vic Black. It is a $575 option and it does look good. And I love the fact that this GV70 Electric looks like a normal GV70. So I did drive the 2.5 and the 3.5 turbo, and this thing looks the same. I love the fact that Genesis did not make the rims look weird on this electric GV70. So definitely a good looking electric SUV. But let's go ahead and take it on a POV test drive and see how it does. And just like that, this 2023 Genesis GV70 Electric is on. This thing looks amazing from the inside. It looks normal from the outside, which I really love. I hate it when car companies make electric cars and SUVs look very futuristic. They really don't have to. Just make a normal looking SUV or a normal looking car and put batteries underneath, and that's it. But they're going with crazy designs, and honestly I feel like that's not working and it just doesn't look that good. So this SUV, this electric GV70, just looks the same as a normal GV70. Button switches, everything is there, and I really love the way how it looks from the inside and outside. I love this white interior. It does have the Vic black exterior, and this one is actually equipped with the Prestige package. There's two packages or two trims you could choose from. There is Advanced and Prestige. This one is the Prestige, and the price on this one is almost $75,000 with destination. But this is a Genesis and it is electric, so I do understand. But let's go ahead and take this Genesis GV70 on a drive and see how it does. So let me go ahead and show you the backup camera before I move. Backup camera resolution is amazing. I love the 360. And let me actually go ahead and change the view. There is multiple views, and there is the rim views. So you could see the rims where they're going, so you don't hit any curbs. And let me actually go ahead and show you the 3D view. 3D view looks honestly amazing. This 14.5 inch screen is a touch screen, and it could be controlled by this wheel right here. And this 3D view just looks honestly amazing. But let's go ahead and take this Genesis GV70 on a drive and see how it does. It does have something very cool. It does have adjustable suspension with road view. So it knows that it basically reads the road and tells you and basically adjusts the suspension, which is very nice. As you guys see, this beautiful 3D view just looks amazing. So it does have this futuristic sound, or that electric humming sound. And you could of course turn this off if you want to. I do have it actually on the loudest setting, and it is actually very loud. So you basically have to go to the menu, sound, and active sound. But let's go ahead and hop on the highway. I'm gonna go ahead and put this SUV in sport mode and hop on the highway and see how this electric GV70 will do. This thing is very quick. Does have regen, by the way. Does have iPedal, so you could let go of the gas and it will come to a complete stop. Handling is alright. This is an SUV. I could definitely feel the weight of this SUV. This thing is very, very quick. So let's go ahead and talk about the power. So this SUV has 2 electric motors, one in the front, one in the back, and that makes it all-wheel drive. And each electric motor is 160 kilowatt. And this SUV has 77.4 kilowatt hour battery. Range is not really my favorite on this SUV, 236 miles. Before I talk about the charging speed, let me actually go ahead and turn off this sound, because honestly, even in mid setting, it is still very loud, and I really don't like that. So it is off. So charging speed is almost 8 hours to charge this SUV, 236 miles, and 8 hours is on a 240 volt outlet. So not really impressed with the miles on this electric GV70. So I love the fact what Genesis is doing with their cars and SUVs. They're using the same design and everything, but they're just putting batteries in them, which I really, really like. So behind the steering wheel, there is paddle shifters for the regen braking. You could bring it all the way down for iPedal driving, basically one pedal driving. Interior looks amazing. Beautiful 14.5 inch screen, very high resolution. I love the way how the dash looks like. This screen has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is very nice and smooth, and as you guys saw, the backup camera just looks amazing in this GV70. A very comfortable, smooth SUV. I truly like this thing. I drove the 2.5 turbo, I drove the 3.5 turbo, and now I'm driving this electric, and I am truly impressed with what Genesis did. The advanced package adds a good amount of things. It does add this 12.3 inch cluster display, the NABA headliner, and heated second row, heated steering wheel, Lexicon sound system, and good amount of things. Let's go ahead and do an acceleration right here. This thing is insane. Brakes feel good, nice and confident, nice and touchy, but this thing is insane. So I completely forgot to talk about the horsepower and torque numbers. So this SUV has 429 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, but there is this boost button right here. It will add 54 horsepower to the 429 horsepower this SUV has. So the numbers will be 483 horsepower and 516, so a ton of power with this boost. I can't believe this boost button adds 54 horsepower to this SUV. This button is basically like the NGS button in Hyundai's N. So in the Kona, the Veloster, and the Elantra, it will give you 10-second of extra horsepower, but this boost will add 54 horsepower, which is insane. So I'm gonna go ahead and slow down, and I'm gonna use this boost button. And I have 10 seconds. This thing seriously moves. Puts in sport mode, and it gives you that extra 54 horsepower. So 483 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque are more than enough. But again, guys, the range is not really my favorite. 236. This SUV has all the nice safety features. So it does have adaptive cruise control, steering assist, auto lane change. So definitely a beautiful SUV. But the only thing that I don't like about this SUV is the fact that the range is very low. So let's go ahead and test the auto lane changing. Signal, and then move the steering wheel to the direction that the SUV is signaling, and just like that, very nice and smooth. Genesis system is beautiful. This thing has rear cross traffic, blind spot monitoring system, emergency braking, lane keeping assist, steering assist, a ton of safety features. Again, guys, 74,550, I think. Definitely expensive, but this is a Genesis. It's electric, it looks normal, drives amazing. It has 500 horsepower and 500 torque. So I truly love this SUV. It is very, very comfortable, and I love the inside and outside. Genesis did a great job. This prestige package is $6,800. The suspension is extremely comfortable. Seating position is perfect. The seats are nice and comfortable. Seeing out of this SUV is amazing. Seeing out of the back is very, very good. Beautiful 14.5-inch screen. There's a wireless phone charger right here, 2 USBs. You could close this cover if you want to. 2 cup holders, and inside there's a nice deep storage place with 112 volt. And it is such a beautiful SUV. It does have the blind spot camera, so very helpful when changing lanes. A little bit of wheel spin. A ton of power in this GV70. Very, very comfortable, quick, luxurious, electric, smooth. It looks good, doesn't look weird. It looks normal, and it has amazing features. Beautiful heads-up display, and does have a beautiful panoramic sunroof. Back seats are nice and spacious. You could control this seat from those buttons right here. Nice glove box. This is nice and soft. I love the way how the climate controls look like. Quick shortcuts right here. Everything is very easy to use. Everything has a nice premium feel, which is expected from a $75,000 SUV and expected from Genesis. Steering assist is active. I love the suede headliner. Feels very nice and premium. LED headlights, which is expected. By the way, those spines are touch sensitive, and I am seriously impressed with this GV70. Steering wheel is extremely light. Handling is actually not too bad. I feel like the SUV is nice and flat around turns, but I could definitely feel the weight of it. Let's go ahead and do a quick turning radius here. Turning radius is actually very good. And you could turn on the camera. You could see what's around you. Such a beautiful camera system. As I said, guys, beautiful seats. Everything feels very premium and luxurious in this Genesis GV70. Let's go ahead and do an acceleration right here and see if we could get any wheels to spin. Traction control kicked in. And this thing, when it accelerates, it just pushes you back to the seat. No mercy. It does have that humming sound when it's in drive or reverse. When you put it in park, it goes away. This is for pedestrians. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it in this GV70. It's a little bit on the louder side. I could hear it from the inside, so I'm not a big fan of this sound. It does go away when you accelerate and when you drive, when you go over like 20 miles per hour or something, but at low speeds, it's very, very loud. But I am truly impressed with everything in this GV70. Like the suspension setup, the seats, the comfort, the luxury, the features. Seeing out of this SUV is very easy. Driving it is very easy. The steering wheel is nice and light. I love this tan interior. I love the fact that it's nice and normal looking from the outside. And yeah, everything about it is perfect, but the range is not that good. For 75,000, I think the range should have been around 300, maybe 280, 300 would have been better. Quiet, of course. This is electric, smooth, comfortable, has all the safety features. Nice and spacious, a good amount of legroom and headroom in the back. The trunk space is nice and big. Those seats are very comfortable. They have the Argo massaging function. Let me see if I could find the button. So they have the Argo motion seats. Such a beautiful SUV. I think Genesis did a great job with it, and I'm super excited to see what Genesis is going to be doing. But I am truly happy with this SUV. I think it's amazing, and I think Hyundai did a great job with this SUV. Yeah, sure, the range is not good for the price, but this thing is perfect, and I am truly impressed, and I really like what Genesis is doing with their electric cars and SUVs. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2023 Genesis GV70 electric. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Sam here at Genesis of Milford. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.